Thank you for joining in. We're talking about living wages versus minimum wages, and we're talking about the realities of it and then how to excel for employers of labor. We've talked about the government's part to play as a stakeholder. We've talked about employer of labor, the part to play as a stakeholder in harmonizing or trying to strike a balance between living wage and minimum wage, even while we understand the frustrations of our reality. Because it's not like we're not saying these frustrations are not there, or things are pretty much not hard on some people, or most of our workers, counterparts, and all. So now I'm going to move to what's the part of the employee, the part of the worker. What's the part of the worker in all of this? Because we know that this difficulty exists. The minimum wage is the living wage is nothing to be compared to the minimum wage. The inflation that we are currently experiencing now. So on the part of the worker, what do you think a worker can do with this reality, on how they can also still strike a balance and then just survive? And then, when I started, I said much more than surviving, we need to excel, not just on a survival mode. So what parts do you think a worker, a talent like us, can be able to play in all of this?
Thank you, Kewe, for that question, because we all have our role to play in all of this. And for the employees, for the Nigerian workers and individuals, and like myself, the truth is that salary cannot be enough. No matter how much you receive, your salary cannot be enough. However, there's a place of you self-developing. So there's a place of you upskilling, training yourself, developing yourself for higher paying jobs, for higher responsibility. So why your current employer cannot pay you that huge amount of salary, you can upskill and develop yourself for that high paying job elsewhere. And beyond that, can you even live within your means currently? Just like I said, your salary can never be enough, but you need to live within your means for you to sustain on that particular salary. Because we have people living above their means, overshooting their budget and all that. That cannot help you in this current economic situation, right? So when you upskill, when you develop yourself, you can then look for other high-paying jobs that can help your situation. But beyond that as well, you need to create other streams of income for yourself. You need to look for something like soft job you could be doing either online or after working hour that will not conflict your employment with your current employer. So you just have to find a way to create multiple streams of income. Just like myself, if I to take myself as an example, I am a lecturer at Brazilian World Consulting, a CIPM accredited center. So I lecture, so I do public speaking, and I'm being paid for it. Okay, and in RIL, this is also what we do. So when we train people, we give them soft skills, sales and marketing training, emotional intelligence. We are building your capacity for you. But how many people even come for such training? How many people even develop themselves? How many people even look or take responsibility and ownership for their own